What's up, it's Michael Bumpus with another edition of Bumps Breakdown. Man, a good win for the Seahawks, defeating the Commanders 29-26. There are some plays that stood out to me, and as usual, we're gonna break them down. Let's get it. All right, first play we're looking at, it is 1st and 10. The Hawks are on their own 36-yard line. This is the biggest play of the day when it comes to yards for the Seahawks. Let's break it down. All right, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a play action from Geno. He's gonna get there, play action there to Kenneth Walker. After the play action, Kenneth Walker, he's gonna go to pass pro. He's looking to see if any of those backers are blitzing. If they do not blitz, what his job is, he's there, he protects, he leaks out, he ends up getting the football. But let's talk about why he gets the football, all right? On the outside, you just got verts. You got Geno trying to win outside, you got a vert there. You got Jake Bobo right here, he's gonna work the seam, he has a vert, but he's gonna be bracketed by these two guys right there, making it an unattractive throw for Geno. All right, on this side right here, we got Tyler Lockett, outside release, he has a vert, and then our tight end, we got going across the middle of the field and kind of like an intermediate shallow. What Geno's gonna do is he's gonna read left to right. He's gonna go from there to there, to there, to there. Doesn't like what he sees, so he ends up going to the back. Okay, let's get into it and see how that play action affects these linebackers. All right, we got our play action right here. Look what that does to the backers. We got eyes in the backfield. This backer is trying to collision right there, Uncle Will Dissy on that cross. And like I said, you're gonna have a bracket right here when it comes to Jake Bobo. Look at the release, outside release by DK right there. You got the DB in a good position. On the other side, outside release by Lockett, DB is in a good position. But it all starts with that play action, okay? Get the eyes in the backfield right there. After the play action, like I promised, we got Ken Walker there trying to figure out what that linebacker is doing. If he blitz, he has to stay and pick him up. We don't like the release there. We don't like the release over there. Can't really see it. And then this doesn't look attractive at all just because of the bracket that underneath and that high-low. If this was a motion picture, you would see Geno go from there to there, doesn't like that there, out leverage, there, don't like the bracket, there on the other side. Goes through his progressions, he says, you know what? I'm going to find my bailout, which is Ken Walker on the check down. All right, and that's what we get. If he were to stay here, maybe he can get there late, but at this point, Geno's already made up his mind. He's gone through his progressions. You got Ken Walker who leaks out. Geno slides to the right, creates some space, gets the ball to Ken Walker with nothing but opportunity, and the biggest play of the day happens in the third quarter. This is a play that needed to happen for the Seahawks. And there you go. He's got the ball. You got Bobo looking to come back and be a blocker there as well. And the rest is history. He's up the sideline. Touchdown. Good guys. Hawks needed this play to go down. This next play right here, it's the fourth quarter. It's 2nd and 5. The Hawks are driving. They are trying to take the lead against the Commanders. You get down inside the 10-yard line. This is what happens, okay? You got 2-by-2 set. Boom, boom. We got our tight end right there. You got receivers everywhere else. If you look at this defense, manned up, manned up. This safety is going to look for anything crossing. If JSN crosses, which he does, he's going to pick him up right there. On the other side, the play side, Geno's going to roll out this way. Ken Walker is going to protect. This lineman right here is supposed to block that guy right there. For some reason, he lets him go. Ken Walker has to step up and block, so you're rolling away. Backside, you got the shallow there, and then DK ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna turn around and stand there. I think it's by design. He's not being lazy, but he just stands there. Then you look at our slot right here. This is our tight end. I believe that's Noah Fant. He's gonna get an inside release and try to work the corner. Geno doesn't like his release, so he's off of him quickly. It becomes just a one-man concept. Then you got Tyler Lockett. He's gonna sell the fade. Bam, then break back to the pylon. Geno throws a nice dart, nice and low. Lockett makes the play. Let's take another look. All right, here we go. Backside, we got DK chilling, occupying defenders right there. We got JSN working across the intermediate, across the field, but he's bracketed up. Geno doesn't like that. And then look at this release right here by the tight end. Now, if you look at just visually how this looks for Geno, he looks covered up. Now, you could get to the top of this, do a little wiggle, bam, hit the corner and create some separation, but that doesn't happen. So it becomes a one-man route, and Geno has his eyes on number 16 right there. Big ups to Ken Walker picking up that block right there as well, allowing Geno to get outside the pocket. Lockett gets in the end zone, sells the fade, back to the pylon. Great throw and catch. Here's the result right there. The ball is in the air. He's working back to the pylon. You're covered up on the backside. You're covered up there. DK throwing up his hands. He says, look, that is a touchdown. A big play here by the Seattle Seahawks. They needed this. They go 10 plays, 75 yards. Boom, put points on the board. Huge play. Again, in the fourth quarter, this is the game-winning drive. It is 2nd and 10. The Hawks are on their own 48-yard line, trying to get in field goal position. The game is all knotted up at 26. DK comes up with a big play. Let's break it all down. What we have here, you got JSN and Tyler Lockett at the top of your formation in a stack look right there. We got JSN who's going to run the hitch and hook it up. Tyler Lockett is going to run the corner. He's trying to pull safeties with him. All right, on the bottom, the left side of Geno, we got Noah Fant. He's going to hitch it up right there. And then we have DK who ends up getting the ball. He runs the dig. The reason why this works, one, is because you get decent protection up front, but also because this back, Zach Charbonnet, swings that way and he takes a backer with him. That backer flows with the running back, opens up the middle of the field for DK. Geno does a great job being composed, stepping up in the pocket and delivering a dart. I love it. All right, here we go. Mid-play, we got the hitch right there, occupying the defender. Hitch right there, occupying defender. Like I said, Charbonnet swinging out, back is with him. This corner is going to take that safety there, okay? This safety right there continues to get depth because he understands that DK has the ability to run by him, all right? Because DK has that ability, he puts pressure on him, he gets depth, then he snaps it off. Nothing but space and opportunity in the middle of the field. If you look at Geno, he knows where he's going. He understands the flow of the defense is going that way. Everyone else is occupied. He's looking for number 14 for a big play. And here is the end result. Geno lets the football go. DK gets the ball, ends up being a 27-yard game, setting up the game-winning field goal. All this happens is because everyone does what they're supposed to do. They occupy the defenders, and Geno does a great job stepping up in the pocket and delivering a strike. The last two drives, Geno was 9 for 10. When you needed him to be clutch, he was exactly that, and DK had a big game as well. That's Bumpus Breakdowns, man. I appreciate your time. Talk to you next week.